I just want to say thank you everyone for being here, and I will keep this very brief, so I won't be having many slides today. I think it's better that we just discuss things and you can ask questions and we can just, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to look at all this boring stuff you probably do every day. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick brief introduction to who I am and my background, so it might be easier for you to ask questions and kind of maybe get interested in this subject, I hope. Um, Basically, I hope we can dive deeper into esports and game industry today. Uh, Myself, I'm a former player, gamer, used to play games all of my life and still do. I'm 28 years old, soon to be 29, and I'm from Tampere. Been here basically all my life as well. I've lived in Vaasa and Lempäälä as well, but yeah, I like to be here. Um, so as I said, I used to play a lot of games, and then it kind of turned more more into the competitive side. So it used to be a hobby, and I really like the competitive aspect of games. And I mainly used to play CS2, but also League of Legends and Hearthstone and things like this. So I'm quite familiar with a lot of different games. In 2018, I think it was, I kind of came to a conclusion after playing games for quite a long time that I have hit my kind of ceiling in the professional gaming world, and I decided that I want to do coaching or something similar with my skills I have learned from my past experience, and that's where our company InCoach as well started. So I figured like how could I use my experience as an in-game leader and kind of an analyst? And I decided that I want to take up coaching, and then I decided that we could create kind of a platform that anyone could uh, book any coach to their any game. So it was meant to be kind of a online booking platform where you can buy coaching for yourself in any kind of games. And yeah, quickly after that, our company kind of shifted into a different direction. And at the moment, we are basically providing uh, today's youth with game education and esports coaching. So what we try to do is somehow, I don't know if it's the right word, but kind of normalize playing video games and give the give the youth that really like the games and want to play them possibly competitively a way to do it sustainably and really get good at what they do. So kind of trying to fix the thing I never had, which was a mentor kind of to tell me where do I need to go, what do I need to do to become the best version of myself in such a game. And this is kind of a big part of today's youth, and we know that a lot of people play games. Some do it as a hobby, some might not, but there is still the aspect of the professional side of the games where you can make a living, where you can compete against others, which is really appealing to many people. And this is something we want to support in a real good way. Um, Basically just a bit about our company first so we can move forward. um, we work basically with municipalities. For example, city of Lahti is one of our clients. We have gaming clubs and coding clubs in Lahti, which means that they like the elementary school students can attend our clubs for free, and they will get game education in their desired game. Basically, this means Minecraft, maybe Fortnite. There's coding, animation, media like streaming, etc. So it's more of a kind of hobby, but we, as I already said, we want to normalize these things and bring them to people's everyday lives because it's kind of lacking at the moment, in my opinion. So it's more of a bit of a stigma, I would say, a gaming, like people want to get rid of it instead of supporting it and you know looking at the positive sides that you can gain from it. And yeah, over the past 7 years, we have worked with over 100 cities in Finland, which is about third of what we have right now. And we have 5,000 students in our clubs and like these coaching courses we have. So we work with elementary schools, which is grades 1 to 9, but we also work with secondary education, which is high schools and vocational schools, where you can actually study esports and gain like studying credits from it. So you can imagine if you had a like a esports course in your school lab, right? You could gain student credits from it. And on top of this, obviously, because we have so many students and courses and clubs, we also need teachers and coaches, which means we have over 30, I would say, game educators working for us right now, and also a lot of background work is being done by different people. So we also obviously try to employ people who are interested in the field and have some kind of useful profession that they can use in bringing this game education to everyone. But yeah, do you have any questions about our company right now? I'm going to dive deep into the kind of gaming and esports industry I promised you. If you don't, it's okay. You can ask later as well. I'm trying to keep the chat open so you can just send the possible questions there. Okie dokie. So what I just scrambled this like yesterday evening to the PowerPoint. But what I kind of wanted to discuss with you about is the field of esports and gaming and how you see it, how I see it, and what it means. And I think what most people would agree on that it's a really new industry. It's not really, I don't know if regulated is a like correct word, but it has not been set in stone what you can do inside it if we compare it to some older industry, which means there's a lot of things that still have yet to be done, and there's a lot of open-minded people inside the industry who want to hire new workforce or find new exciting possibilities and things and people, which is kind of a new thing, I would say. So it's a lot more than just gaming or what people see in the news, like the big prize pools in some tournaments. It's a lot more, which people usually forget. And that's something I really want to highlight is that don't get stuck on the idea if you want to work in a field like this that you need to be good at one particular game or you need to be famous from streaming or social media. That's not correct at all. It's just the way we perceive things and see things in the media, I would say. And that's basically what like I think that's a good conclusion to the third point, which is that I always try to say if you want to, you know, utilize your existing experience and find something new, I think you can learn a lot, for example, from gaming. If you if you have played, let's say online multiplayer like World of Warcraft, which you probably some of you know, you have been a team leader, for example, and if you don't put any thought into it, you can think that, okay, I've just been playing games, it's not useful at all. But after all, you have been, for example, leading a team of 30, 40, 50 people for years, and you have been organizing events like practice matches. You have been analyzing your games, creating guides, guiding people, etc. There's a lot of soft skills that you can and probably have learned from gaming, which you might forget. And this is something that people don't really bring up when they, for example, think where they want to work or if they apply for a job or anything like this. And I think it's kind of unfortunate. And I hope that as time goes by, people kind of accept gaming and also take more advantage of it, other than see it just as a bad thing or a waste of time. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I think it would be good that I just don't, pidä monologia, give a monologue. I think it's in English for an hour here. So I think it's fair to say we can move forward and maybe stop the recording and move on to questions. But if you want, you can already like take a screenshot or anything from this and take my contact info. But I will not be going anywhere yet. So